The statement says the United States believes the best route to peace and prosperity is for governments to respect the right of their citizens to vote and allow for peaceful and democratic political processes. But it also raised concern about recent actions leading up to the polls, including political violence and legislation that the US argues curtailed human rights and freedoms enshrined in the country's constitution. Washington also condemned the denial of credentials for multiple international journalists and domestic civil society members to cover the elections in country and delays in election observation accreditation, while calling on the government of Zimbabwe and all political leaders to ensure the elections are free of violence and coercion. We also asked the United Nations to weigh in.
We, of course, hope that the elections take place in a peaceful environment, and all those who wish to express themselves through the ballot box be able to do so free of any sort of intimidation.
The United States in March this year renewed its sanctions regime against Zimbabwe, first imposed in 2003, citing ongoing repression by the country's government that it argued presented a continuing threat to peace and security in the region. In a letter to Congress, President Joe Biden said Zimbabwe's leader Emmerson Mnangagwa had not made the necessary political and economic reforms that would warrant terminating the existing targeted sanctions program. Biden went further, writing that the actions and policies of certain individuals in the Zim government and others to undermine that country's democratic processes or institutions continued to pose an unusual and extraordinary threat to the foreign policy of the United States. Shervin Brycebees, SABC News, New York.